Okay, okay, let me. Okay, sure. Okay, welcome, guys. On the previous tutorial, we made some validation. Just We made a situation where if the user have entered blank password, that made we display something that said sorry, the asterisk fields cannot be blank, right? So for this tutorial, what we are going to do, firstly, we want to make sure that this current password the user that have provided already exists, or it is the correct password. We have to make sure that. Okay, so to do that thing, what we are going to do, if you remember from our tutorials on the init.php, we gathered users data into a variable is called a user data here, which consists of user ID, user name, password, email, first name, last name, so far so forth. Okay, and then here is a password. Oh my god, I just messed up in a tutorial here. So password. So we are able to store the password here through this array. Okay, so what we are going to do, for instance, like think of a scenario that I want to display this. Yeah, I just can echo, no problem. So user data here, and pass the password field here, password. And then if I came and refresh my page here, I guess I'll have my password. Yeah, this is the encrypted password here. So what the user have typed here must match with this password. So what I will do, I'll make a condition here. If the password that the user has supplied, which is the current password, is not equals to the user data password here, it means the user have supplied a wrong password. But there is something here. What we have seen previously, the user, when I tried to display the user data here, it was displaying into an encrypted form. So I have to make the same thing here. I have to encrypt this thing using MD5. Then I'll be good to go. Then let me come here, and if this thing is falsified, if the current password is not equals to the password, then I'm gonna append an error to the errors array here, which says sorry, the password you entered is wrong. Okay, so let me come and first let me print my errors here and see if this thing works or not. Errors. Okay, so sweet. So let me come here. Oh come on. Then refresh my page here, and then it's displayed the errors here. Sorry, the password you enter is wrong. Sorry, the asterisk or something like that. So I know my password is this one. For instance, let me use another password here and try to modify this password. So it says sorry, the password you entered is wrong. But if I enter the right password here, I will not have no errors here. This will be one of my validations here. So the next validation will be I want to make this password field to consist of characters which are more than 6. Okay, so I will use a built-in function which is called string length, or strlen, string length. Okay, if the string length of the password, which will be the new password, is less than 6, I want to append an error which says sorry, the minimum character for a password is 6. Okay, so think of a scenario like this. Just let me come and print my errors out here. I always, whenever I try to like write $sign, I always just enter 4. I don't know, like maybe I was using a shift or something like that. So let me come here and enter the right password, and then enter my password, and let me make it 3 characters long, and then let me do this thing. So it says, sorry, the minimum character for a password is 6. Excellent. So let's make another thing also. The other situation will be the new password and the new password again must be similar. So what I will use, I'll use if $_post of the new password is not equals to $_post the new password again, then I'll come here and append an error which says sorry, the password you have typed doesn't match. Okay. But like think of a scenario. Most of us, whenever we are typing a password or something, we mistakenly press the space button, right? So to make this thing under consideration, I will use another function which is called trim that will allow me to remove the white space. Okay, then trim here, and I'm gonna use trim here as well. Trim. Okay, so good. So let me come here. Just did I append the error? Yep. Yeah, right. So just let me try to type my password, and let me type Sensei here, and let me type Sensei1 here, for instance. It says sorry, the password you have typed doesn't match. That's what we want. So excellent. So I guess these are our validations that we have to look. So finally, what I will do, if everybody have everything was posted and the post empty is false, and as well if the array errors, okay, is empty is true. If my errors are empty, I want to do something. What I will do, I'm gonna change their password, but else I want to display error here. Display error with errors array, and I'm gonna echo out this thing. So excellent. So let's come here and mistakenly type invalid password with a password of 2 characters long or something like that. It's gonna tell me sorry, the password you entered is wrong, and besides sorry, the minimum character for a password is 6. It's gonna tell me that. So on the next tutorial, we are going to change the password. We are going to make the functionality or allow the user to change their passwords. We're gonna run a MySQL query. So till we meet on the next tutorial, keep on liking, keep on subscribing, keep on loving tutorials. Peace and love. Ciao.